Senator Lacson, and this is the 13th hearing on the extended hearing on Shabu. We have actually finished the first hearing, but we're just keeping it in abeyance, although I've made a preliminary report. Hinihintay lang po natin, baka may lumawas pang iba dito para may habol kung sakaling may lalabas na ebidensya doon sa Shabu investigation. Especially na now overtake tayo ng events katulad ng mga nilalabas ng Secretary of Justice na dinidismiss yung mga kaso nang wala mang pasubali sa investigasyon ng Kongreso. That is a serious violation of interdepartmental courtesy. And therefore, talagang inalawit po natin itong hearing nung sa Shabu, although tapos na yung mga recommendations, in case may lalabas dito at magtatanong tayo ng konti para doon, para malabas. So, continuation po ito ng hearing, so you may consider that there is a quorum from the last time. So today, may I ask the Director of the Blue Ribbon to introduce to us who our resource persons are, please.
Currently present are Commissioner Isidro La Peña, is the Commissioner of the Bureau of Customs.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good morning.
And from the Bureau of Internal Revenue, we have three people. Attorney Franklin Tabakin Jr. is the Assistant Chief Regional Investigation Division. Mr. Rodante Caballero, Chief Assessment Section, and Ms. Elenita Nugit, Chief Collection Service. And we also have Captain Nicanor Faeldon, former Commissioner of the Bureau of Customs.
Welcome back, Captain.
And from the National Bureau of Investigation, we have Attorney Dennis Sitian and Mr. Vicente de Guzman III.
I know Director de Guzman. Who's the other one?
Attorney Dennis Sitian.
Dennis Sitian.
And from the...
What is his position? Dennis, ano position mo?
Sir, Chief of the Anti-Organized and Transnational Crime Division.
All right, thank you. Okay.
From the ICTSI, Mr. J. Valdez and Mr. Noel Monzon.
Thank you. Welcome.
We also have Mr. Mark Ruben Taguba.
Mark, welcome back. Where are you detained now? At PNP?
Bagong Diwa po.
PNP, under the custody of the PNP, right?
BJMP.
BJMP. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
We also have the proprietor of EMT Trading, Ms. Irene May Agustino Tatad.
Hello, Irene. How are you? Okay.
And from the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines, Director General Josephine R. Santiago.
Okay. Sino pa?
Sila pa lang, sir. Nandito.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Rudy. I will make a statement concerning the Department of Justice later on at the latter part of the hearing. But in the meantime, we shall proceed with the matter at hand, which was the continuation of the hearing due sa para na in-expose Senator Lacson. And I will begin by simply saying this, and I will point out to you, this is the bulletin newspaper today. And I will show you, I woke up this morning, I read it, nakalagay dyan, train erodes purchasing power, minimum wage earners, BPOs hit. This is just one paper I read today. What does that mean to me? It means na nasasaktan ng tao sa train. Hindi dapat masaktan ng tao sa train kung nakokolekta ng customs, ng BIR, ang mga buwis na dapat kolektahin. I think you will all agree on that point. We don't have to increase taxes upon our people if we can curb smuggling, if we can curb non-payment of taxes, and hindi tayo kailangan magdagdag ng mga buwis. Kaya napakahalaga palagi nitong mga investigasyon na ginagawa natin dito para sa ganoon maintindihan ng taong bayan na ito ay hindi aksaya ng panahon. Kaya masusi ang aming pag-iimbestiga at ang aking staff kahapon, nag-iwahiwalay kami ay mga alas 12 na ng gabi. and we started at 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, just to prepare for this hearing and tomorrow's hearing on Deng Vaxia. So, seryoso po ang pagharap natin dito. At bakit hindi po seryoso? Papakita lang ho natin para sa mga nanood at nakikinig kung ano ang kahalagaan nito. At ito po ang unang slide ay papakita natin. Can you turn off some of the lights please para makita at maliwanagan ito? Ito po ang tinatawag natin talagang karumal-dumal na siglo or cycle of smuggling. At nakikita nyo sa una, sa left quadrant, ito ganito. Alright, ito po. Ito po ang mga ginaganap sa smuggling. Undervaluation. Tama po ba yan, Mr. Commissioner?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Ayan. Misdeclaration. Hindi yung tunay na pumapasok ang idinideklara para makababa. Tama po ba yun?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. Fake consignees. Tama po ba yan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ibig sabihin po, kukuha yung mag-smuggle ang mga fake consignees at katulong niya magpapasok ng kontrabando na hindi babayaran ng buwis.
Yes, Your Honor.
At parang pwede siyang itapon sa tabi dahil binayaran lang siya pero siya ang mananagot kung sakasakali at hindi malaki magiging perwisyo doon sa talagang tulay na nag-smuggling. Fake goods. At meron po ako dito mga fake goods, papakita sa inyo mamaya. Yan ay nakakasira sa ating ekonomiya. Ang alert, pay at lift. Mag-alert, magbabayad yung na-alert, tapos i-lift para kumita yung lang laman sa samang loob doon sa customs. Ilan lang laman siguro yon. Mga 1 milyon sila. Hindi naman bibiro lang ako. Pero marami rin yon. At matagal na nagaganap yan. Port congestion. Yan ay talaga salot sa ating ekonomiya dahil yung nag-i-import ng gamit, nag-aabang yung pabrika rito, hindi mailabas dahil salabat at pumapasok at nahihirapan makapasok dahil sa mga nangyayari. Katulad ngayon, maganda ang koleksyon ng customs kaya dahil tinanggal yung green lane. Pero ang sukli naman yan ay nagkakaroon ng congestion sa harbor. Kahit na paano, konting congestion at the very least. At ako'y lumilipad dyan. Tinitignan ko palagi ang daming barko sa Manila Bay nakapila papasok sa customs. Ang makikita nyo ang sanhi niyan, and I will take off this slide muna at papakita ko yung targets ng customs at saka ng BIR for the last so many years. Ano po? Ayan. 2010, panahon ni Angelito Alvarez, pumasok si Rufi Biason in 2011 hanggang 2013. John Philip Sevilla, Alberto Lina, 2016, 2017, Nicanor Paildon, 2018, si Isidro La Peña. Ito lang ho yung ilang taon na nakaraan. Ano po? At makita nyo ang target ay 280 billion pesos sa customs. Ang actual na kolekta, 227.53. Ang kapos ay 57 billion pesos. Kanino po? Ang variance ay minus 18%. Hindi na kolekta. Pumasok si Mr. Biason, Commissioner Biason. Ang target 343, 347, 340 sa bawat taon na kanya. Ang actual na nakuha 265, 289, 304. Yan ang nakuha nila against 340. 289 against 347, target 265 against 343. Ang kapos sa unang panahon niya 77 or 78 billion pesos. Ang kapos. Pangalawa, 57 billion ang kapos na hindi na kolekta. Pangatlo, 35 billion. Ayan po ang percentage na kapos na. Lahat nasa pula. Kapos ng 22%, 16.5%, 10.4%. Pumasok si Commissioner Sevilla. Ang target, 408 billion. Tinataas ang finance. Ano po? Ang dumating ay 369.27 na actual target. At ang nakuha, ang kulang ay 38.82 billion. 2015, 2013 to 2015 April, 436.59 ang target. Ang dumating ay, ang nakuha lamang ay 367.53. Ang kakapusan ay halos 70 billion pesos. Pagkatapos si Bert Lina, 2016, 456 ang target, ang nakuha 398 billion, short ng 58 billion. Ano po? Si Nick Paildon, 2017, ang target 551, although June 30 to August, June 30 halos isang taon, 2 buwan, o 3 buwan, ang nakuha niya ay 444 billion, kapos ng 107 billion pesos. Si Sid La Peña, 598 billion pumasok ng August 21 to the present, target 598 billion. Medyo unfair sa kanya yan. Ang actual collection as of February, 43.67. Hindi fair itong huli. Hindi pa kompleto ang taon. So, lumalabas, kinakapos tayo ng 92%. Pero ang alam ko, tumaas na ang collection. Tama po ba yan, Commissioner La Peña?
Yes, Your Honor.
O dahil nga, pinigil nyo yung green lane. Halos laki-laki ng 3 doble ata ang tinaas ba?
Yes, Your Honor. And we are going by correct valuation as much as possible, Your Honor.
Correct
we have
valuation.
stop the benchmarking, Your Honor.
So ngayon, correct na valuation at ayan pa rin. No? So lumalabas ka dyan. No? So wala pang pumapasa. Sa ilang taon, halos mag-iisang dekada na, wala pang nakapasa sa target ng finance. Kung kayo bayan ay nanonood at nakikinig, palpak! Wala tayong nakukuha. Now, tignan po natin ngayon, ang pumapasok naman mula sa isang bansa lang, China. Makikita rin natin ng Amerika, makikita natin ng Japan, makikita natin ng ibang bansa. 2016, ang export po natin sa China, sa US, ay $8 billion. Ano, $8 billion. Ano po? Ang reported na pumasok sa customs ay 7.6 billion or 7.7 billion. Ang variance, 518 billion. Tama ba yan? Million ba yan o billion? Million, I'm sorry. Million. I knew there was something wrong. Sa Japan, 10 billion. 345. Ang reported export. Kinukuha na dito, galing sa Japan. Pagdating sa reported income dito, matino ang hapon eh. 10.1 billion. Halos pareho ng Amerikano. Konti lang ang diferensya. Pero mas mataas ang konti yung variance sa Amerikano. 6.3 sa hapon, 1.4. Ang nawala sa atin is $148 million. Ano po? Hindi naman natin mape-perfect, pero dapat hanggat maaari mabawasan. Is everybody understood this so far? Pagdating sa China, 2016, 29.8 billion, kulang-kulang $30 billion ang pumasok. Ang nakukuha lang natin, 15.9 or $16 billion ang nakukuha natin. So, ang lumabas na variance ay 13.9 or $14 billion ang hindi natin nakukolekta, minus 46%. Ano po? So, ang halaga ng 13.9 sa China ay 661 billion pesos ang nawawala sa Pilipinas. Magkano yung target ng train? Kelly? Magkano yung target ng train? Mamaya, papakita namin sa inyo yung target ng train. Ano po? So, wala akong problema dito sa pinakita natin. Talagang short na short tayo sa customs. Now, when we go back and show the previous slide, ano ang nagiging resulta niya sa ating ekonomiya? I hope nakikinig ang lahat ng mamaya para lalo niyo maintindihan kung ano nangyayari sa ating bayan. Kita nyo, undervaluation, declaration, yan ang resulta, lalo na sa China. Yan ang resulta sa ating performance. Let's now go back to the original vicious cycle, yung karumaldumal na cycle ng smuggling. Domestic manufacturing cannot compete with cheap smuggled goods. Oh. Sa madaling sabi, talo ang domestic. Kaya magtataka kayo, ni pako hindi na natin may produce ngayon sa ating bansa. Sapatos na wala na yung Marikina. Halos. Pinasukan tayo, binaha tayo ng mga nung araw pa, ng mga hindi pa sikat yung Shipment. Nabaha tayo ng sapatos na galing sa ibang bansa hanggang nawala na yung Marikina. Malinaw ba sa lahat? Totoo naman yung sinasabi ko, di ba? Oh. Ano nangyari? Nagsara Marikina, karamihan. Ano naging resulta? Walang trabaho ang Pilipino. Pangatlo, mababa ang sweldo, low wages, instability. Di ba, dyan yung binigay ko kayo na, pinapakita ko sa inyo ulit, ang purchasing power ng Pilipino, dahil dinagdagan pa ng tax, ayan o, train erodes purchasing power, hindi makabili. Minimum wage earners, BPOs hit. Sila ang tinamahan, yung mga minimum wage earners. Having said that, ang OFW ay napilitan dahil mababa ang sweldo natin, nagpunta sa ibang bansa ang mga OFWs. Ano po? So, dami-dami natin doon. At kumisa, may nangyayari pa, nakakalungkot, hindi nakakatawa yun. Nilalagay yung bangkay, tinago sa isang taon ng refrigerator, at mabuti, check ng presidente, at ngayon, inaayos ng Kuwait. Hopefully. Hopefully. Number 3, ano ang resulta itong karumalduman na ginagawa sa smuggling? Napakahina na infrastruktura natin. Wala tayong pera eh. Di tayo makagawa ng maraming infrastructure. Tayo makabili ng tren. Dahil mahina ang kita ng gobyerno. Kung baga kayo, mahina ang kita nyo sa sweldo, hindi kayo makabili ng gusto ninyo. Hindi kayo makapagpagawa ng bahay. Hindi kayo makabili ng sarili nyo sasakyan. Inadequate schools and health facilities. Kulang ang eskwela. Kinompute natin yan kagabi, di ba? Yung hindi natin makuha na pera na halaga ay umabot ng 438 billion. Pagka 1 milyon ang bawat eskwela, ayan, 423 billion can wipe out the classroom shortage in the Philippines. Kung yan ay nakolekta, wala tayong shortage sa paaralan. Kung yan ay nakolekta. At 1 billion per classroom, ha? Ang shortage natin 113,995. Walang pang umaga, walang pang hapon. Kung nakolekta yan, lahat ng eskwela natin kompleto. At taon-taon, may bago tayong eskwela. Pagagandahin na natin talaga mga eskwela. Now, 420 billion can also be used to strengthen our defense capabilities. Galing sa PMA, si Commissioner La Peña. Alam naman natin, napakadukha ng ating armed forces. 23.95 billion yung frigate or 18 billion each. 18 billion isa. Dalawang frigate na bibili, 36 billion. May 423 billion, at least makakabili tayo ng karagdagang frigate. F-35A, 5.2 billion. Yan yung pinakabagong jet ng Amerikano. Ang halaga niyan ay 5.2 billion pesos each. Kahit na paano makabili ka niyan. Pero hindi natin bibili siguro yan kung tayo bibili. Yun lang F-16 tayo o kaya mas mababang klase para lang maproteksyon natin ang bansa. Yan ang halaga na nawawala sa atin. Mahirap ang bansa, wala tayong pabili. Next. Meron ba? Okay. So we now go for infrastructure. Yan ang resulta. Di tayo makapapagawa ng eskwela. Baba ang sweldo. Lumilipad ang mga tao. Walang social safety nets. Weak military. Wala tayong pambayad sa mga sundalo natin. Wala tayong pambayad sa mga teachers. Kumampanya ako, dapat taasan ang sweldo ng teacher. Ang gusto ko sweldo ng teacher nung ako'y kumakampanya, 42,000 minimum per teacher. Naunahan ng sundalo, inuna yung sundalo. Sa akin, dapat mauna ang teacher. Pero yun ang kailangan natin, may problema tayo doon sa South. Inuna ng presidente, yung military. Siya ang presidente, siya ang magdi-decide kung anong kanyang priority. Pero kung makukolekta natin yan, dapat taas natin ang sweldo ng teachers. Hindi ako nagbibili sa teachers. Matagal ko na sinasabi yan, bata pa ako, it is education, stupid. Kung ayusin natin ang edukasyon natin, maayos tayo. And of course, drugs and crime. Pumapasok yung drugs. Yan ay nangyari din sa Shabu. Diba, dami ang krimen. Finally, ano resulta nito? Pangapat, higher prices of gasoline. Siyempre, nagbuwis tayo eh. Mahal ang gasolina ngayon. Mahal ang kotse. Taas tayo ng bus eh. Saka basic goods. Pati bigas. Kaya nga yung headline. Loss of purchasing power. Ayan ang headline, ulitin ko. Bulletin. Train erodes purchasing power. Nagtaas tayo eh. Yung pambili, kakapusin. And then, higher taxes create greater incentives for smugglers. Mas mataas ang buwis, mas dadami pa ang smuggling. Can you fault the logic, sir? Commissioner Peña?
Yes, Your Honor.
You agree with this?
Yes, Your Honor.
And therefore, it behooves us all here, executive, legislative, judiciary, to work together to make sure we're able to correct the situation, the anomalous situation na dapat makuha natin ang buwis na dapat nating kunin. Now, meron pa tayong leaks. Revenue leaks and government revenue. Ito sa Department of Finance, Bureau of Customs. Kapos tayo sa customs duties. VAT on imported goods, hindi nakokolekta. Kung kapos ang customs sa koleksyon sa China, hindi nakokolekta yung VAT na 12%. Ilan lang ang makokolekta. Tama po ba yan, Commissioner?
Yes, Your Honor.
Excise taxes, babawas. Sa Bureau of Internal Revenue, VAT on retail sales. Dahil pagka lumabas na yung sa customs, ibebenta yan ngayon sa mga tindahan. Yung distributor, ipapasa sa tindahan. Tao yan, Mr. Caballero.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tabakin.
Yes, Your Honor.
At saka si Miss Nugid.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's Nugid. So that's no good. If you do this, it's no good to us, right? No good, right? Di makukolekta yung VAT, di makukolekta yung transport ng imported goods, income tax of consignees, brokers, at saka tracking firms. So, bababa ang koleksyon niya, pati BIR, hindi makukolekta. Sino ang talo? Ito na. Kasi kung minsan, ang Pilipino, alam lang natin kung anong ayaw natin eh. Kaya ako pinapaliwanag ito, I don't think we've ever seen this na pinaliwanag sa tao na hearing. Kaya pinagtsatsagaan natin ito. So, sinasabi po natin dito, ang resulta nito ay poor economic performance. Nahina ang performance ng ekonomiya. Ito na ngayon. Sa Department of Trade and Industry, hindi po ba, Commissioner Peña, nag-raid ata yung mga kapulisan natin noong isang linggo, may nahuli mga fake bags. Nakita ko sa radio and TV yan. Narinig ko sa radyo, nakita ko sa TV. Halimbawa, fake goods raise concerns about consumer welfare and safety. Mura nga yung Crayola na nabili natin sa Divisoria, may LED naman. Lalasunin yung bata. Mura nga yung Christmas lights sa Divisoria, susunugin naman yung bahay. Ano po? At babagsak ang foreign direct investment. Ayaw nila magnegosyo rito eh. Paano? Ang competition lang, yung smuggled goods, talo sila. Kaya ang baba ng ating foreign direct investments, mababa. Poor performance and corruption index and ease of doing business. Abay, pagpapasok ka sa customs, nahihirapan. Ewan ko nung araw yan ha, ewan ko ngayon. Nahihirapan ang negosyante makipag-deal sa customs. Marami mga fixer. Tanggapin natin yan. Dahil yan ang inaayos natin ngayon, di ba? And inaccurate trade statistics and national income data. Hindi na tama yung binibigay na statistics, halimbawa sa bigas. Sabihin, may shortage, sabihin ng isa, wala. Hindi natin malaman, ano ba talaga? Kulang ba o meron? Basta malaman tataas. O, tingnan natin, ha? Sa agriculture, smuggled agricultural goods, rice, sugar, chicken. Tatandaan nyo, ang daming manok nung araw, pumasok. Yung farmer natin, di makapagtanim ng garlic. Talo ang baboy natin. Kaya, lugi-lugi, kaya napipilitan ko minsan anong tawag doon sa patay na, pinatay pa uli? Double dead. Ayun, meron nun. Wala tayong agricultural workers, mababa ang sweldo. Hindi makukuha yung tinatanim Talo ng smuggled Kaya, alis na lang. Saka smuggling distorts supply and production data leading to poor policy making and possible shortages. Ayan o yan, sa number 2. Pinagtsatsaga ko lang ito para maintindihan bago tayo magpatuloy sa investigation. Department of Labor and Employment. Smuggling kills competition. Of course. Walang laban tayo Sarado ang trabaho. Sarado ang mga tindahan. Hindi na makalaban sa competition Takay sa Divisoria na, doon na lahat. Business closures and lack of new business creates unemployment and labor instability. Totoo yan. Firms involved in smuggling do not follow fair labor practices. Walang proteksyon yung mga tao na nag-smuggle, yung mga tatrabaho sa mga smuggler. Wala silang PhilHealth, wala silang SSS, lugi sila. Now, tignan natin. Bibilisan ko lang ito. Akin na nga yung kahon ng mga fake goods. Bibilis nyo kanina, tapos ngayon wala. Sinabi ko yung Crayola kanina. Ito yung tunay na Crayola. Kano wala ganito? Ha? 30 pesos? Ito yung peking Crayola. Kano ito? 10-10. Laki diferensya, no? Original, ito yung peke. Pero ito, hindi mo halos mahalata. Mura. Tuwa yung mga tao. Nanonood, doon na ako sa mura, siyempre. Bali, makamura. Papatay naman yung anak niya May lead content yan. Ito, orig. Panda. Ito yung peke. Mura ito. Patay na ito. Hindi na makakapag-gawa ng production yung mga orig dito. Dahil nga, talong-talo dito sa mura. Ito, maganda ito. Hello Kitty. Itong orig. Nasa kanan si Kitty. Yung dito sa peke, hindi mo mahalata. Nasa kaliwa si Kitty. Mas mura ito. Wala na magtitinda doon sa lugar. Wala tayo makukuha ang buwis dito. Dahil ito smuggling. Dito may makukuha tayo dito. Talo tayo. Lugar na makakuha ng buwis. May bagong eskwela. May bagong pamparal. Talo na naman. All you have to do is go to the Visoria. Pinagtsagaan ng staff yan, ha? Ito, peke, surf, popcorn. Kano ito? Nakalimutan nyo na. Ito, original. Ha? Ito, pag naglaba kayo dito, at sanay na sanay yung si Director de Guzman maglaba, malalaman niya na hindi bumubula ito. Nagbubukol. Ako yung nagtinda ng sabon ng araw sa Procter & Gamble eh. Kaya puputi ang damit kahit hindi ikukula. Pero bumubula pa. Ito walang bula. Ha? So, peke na naman. Niloloko tao. Wala tayong buwis. Itong baterya. Ito, deadly ito. Ano, mamaya na yung baterya. Ito muna ang baterya. Ito ang peke. Ever ready. Nakakita na ba kayo ng Ever Ready na kulay asul? Ayan, ang kulay asul. Ako wala pa ako nakita ng Ever Ready kulay asul. Tumatawa si Director de Guzman. Pero ang halaga nito, magkano? 5 pesos isa. Etong peke. Ito, 15 pesos. Pero peke ito, walang buwis ito. Ito may buwis. Pag nagsara yung Ever Ready, pareho ko, kukunti na lang ang pabrika eh. In fact, binigay sa amin yan sa Red Cross yung Ever Ready Factory. Binigay sa amin at hindi na sila nagpo-produce dito. Nawalan ng trabaho ang mga tao na nagtatrabaho dati sa Ever Ready. Ito, mabigat. Paracetamol, biogesic. Bibili kayo ng peking gamot? Magkano ito? 34 pesos, totoo. Ito, peke, magkano? 17 pesos. Pero di ka gagaling. Nakamalasong ka pa. Josephine, from the Intellectual Property Commission. Do you agree with what I just pointed out?
Sir, Bardan.
Uy, di nakikinig ka.
No, sir, I was listening, but
Pag
the
tinawag sa
question...
recitation,
Oh, sir,
baksak.
sir, the question...
You're the intellectual property.
Yes, sir.
May batas tayo. Pag gagawa ang isang Filipino producer ng isang produkto, he's entitled to royalties, he's entitled to everything, right?
Yes, sir.
Pagka kinopya mo, binabiolate mo. Pag nakagawa tayo ngayon, let's say, plaka na maganda o video na maganda at kinopya sa ibang bansa, lugi tayo.
Yes, sir.
Tama?
Yes, sir.
Yun ang ginagawa natin dati doon sa WD. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Ako yung naging abogado ng recording industry ng araw, yung mga cassette, illegal, sinibenta ng ilang mga kapatid natin, mas mura. Pero talo si Freddy Aguilar. Nung isilang ka sa mundong ito, dapat ang laki-laki na kinita ni Freddy Aguilar, hindi siya kumita dahil pineke lahat. Gano'n rin ito mga gamot, hindi tayo makagawa ng gamot, talo tayo. Kaya ang Dengvaxia, andiyan ngayon, bakit? Ayaw na gumawa ng gamot ng mga malalaking kumpanya dahil ang bibili, tingi, prescription drug. Ang ginagawa nila ngayon, katulad ng Sanofi, ibebenta sa mga malalaking gobyerno isang bulto, kikita sila ng 3.5 billion for 1 million Dengvaxia. Mas madaling ibenta kasi bibigay mo sa doktor, meron ka pang bibigyan ng rebate sa doktor, meron ka pang promotion. Kaya hindi nagagawa ng gamot. I just wanted to show that para makita nyo ang ill effects ng smuggling, ng peking drug, at saka ng mga taong yumayaman at the expense of the people, at pati mga tao natin are in harm's way. I hope we're learning lessons here. This is the job of government. If government fails to do its job, we lose jobs, we get bad product, we pay more for everything. Ang yumayaman lang ay yung mga smuggler. Right, Mr. Taguba? Now we shall now go to the miscollection targets. I'm sorry, kawawa naman si Mr. Taguba dahil ang nangyari sa atin yung malalaki hindi nahuhuli. Siya maliit lang eh. Excuse me. Shall I go to this? So on that basis, marami pa sana ako ipapakita, pero hindi ko na papakita yon at I think it's already sufficient. Kaintindihan na tayo dyan. Now, let us now go to the anatomy of the consignee. I will now go to Miss Tatad. Miss Tatad, you are a school teacher, right? Pumasa ka.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero hindi ka nag-teacher.
Hindi pa po.
Hindi ka na nagturo.
Bali, 2016 pa lang po kasi ako nagpumasa.
Dahil binayaran ka na maging consignee.
Hindi naman po.
Oh, hindi ka binayaran as consignee? Mabalik ba tayo doon sa kaso nyo? Tuloy-tuloy na tayo dito para magkatulungan tayo.
Opo.
Magkano binayad sa'yo sa bawat bulk container?
1,500 pesos po, Your Honor.
Bawat box.
Opo, per container. Opo.
At sinabi mo nung araw dito, ang kahon na pinapasok mo ay sa isang araw ay umaabot sa 6 ba?
Hindi ko po matandaan.
Can I get some help here? 6 ba isang kahon? Isang araw?
Hindi ko po matandaan, Your Honor.
Oh. What? But there are other consignees like you. For example, can I have the consignees, please? Hindi ko papakita yung pangalan ng consignee muna, ha? Dahil tatanungin ko ang BIR, eh. Ito ang importante rito, eh. Oh, yeah, Company EL. Importing. Ha? Hindi ko malakas yan, no? EMT ba yan? EMT? Ha? EMT muna, EMT. Okay, Ms. Tatad. Ayan. You imported 195 billion pesos worth of goods. Tama, ate? Yan yung nakaraan. Yan ang sinukat natin noong nakaraan sa Shabu.
Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor. Eh.
Hindi mo alam dahil happy ka na basta tumatanggap ka. Sabihin ko sa iyo, kung hindi mo na matandaan, 195 million worth of goods ang pinasok mo. But you only paid 3,586 pesos in taxes. BIR? That's a fact. We checked it.
I suppose, Your Honor, according to our certification, Your Honor, we could only indicate whether she's a filer or not. And according to our certification, Your Honor.
That is certification so that she can import again next year.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because pagka ikaw importer, consignee ka, para makapagpatuloy ka mag-import sa customs, kukuha ka na nagbayad siya ng buwis. Hindi mo na kailangan sabihin kung ilang magkano yung buwis na binabit niya. Right? Basta sabihin mo, EMT paid taxes. And therefore, customs should allow her to import some more. Tama? Come on.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, the answer is yes. Tama yun, Commissioner, hindi ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, hindi ka makakapagpatuloy mag-import kung wala kang certification from the Bureau. Pero nung chinek namin sa Bureau, ang binayad ay 3,586 in taxes. Minimum lang ang binabayad. Ayan o. Hirap kasi ng pag-aralan to. Ayan o, ito. Muna. 500, anong year yan? August 11, 2015, September 7, 2016, 875, May 7, September 7, 211 pesos. Yan lang ang binabayad. Hello? Iwan na kami nila?
No, Your Honor. Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
Kami nila. Para makita mo. Hurry up. Nagka-ROTC ka ba? Double time. Ito. Yan ang binabayad niya. Oh. Ang total, 3,586. Pero ang pinasok niya, 195 million pesos worth of goods. You can use the microphone. You may sit down here. Be a senator for a few minutes. Now, push the button. She started operation as a sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship, kaya wala masyadong maraming recruititis sumapel. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Pagka corporation, maraming recruititos, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, maraming hihinging papel, right? GIR, maraming kung ano, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ito ngayon, start of operation, August 11, August 31, ang last import niya is May 29, 2017. Total of 183 days. Okay? Ang pinasok niya, 195 million 433 pesos. Ang binayaran niyang buwis ay 25 million 368 pesos sa customs. Okay? Are you...
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, I'm
You're
fine.
looking at it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, lumalabas. Isa ba ito? Lumalabas sa 1,000. Ano yun? So, ang binayad ngayon kay Irene, sa 1,500 containers, ang binayaran lang sa'yo, per container nga eh. 1,500 per container, kamo, di ba? 649 yung pinasok mo. Ang binayad sa iyo ay 973,500. Answer, you may answer.
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Ilan ang binayad sa iyo?
Siguro po wala pong kalahati. Wala pong, nasa 400 lang po.
So, niloko ko ba? Yes or no?
Yes po.
Wow. Mark? Mark? Ikaw ang handler niya eh. Ikaw ang kumuha sa kanya, siya ang consignee mo. Di ba? Ikaw ang player, siya ang consignee mo. Ang kinuha niya, 1,500, binabayaran, ang napasok niya, 649 containers sa pangalan niya, ang nabayad mo sa kanya kalahati lang nun, dapat ibayad mo na 973,500. So, lugi na yung mamamayan na hindi makakakuha ng tamang buwis. Lugi pa yung consignee. Hindi ko natatanungin kung magkano ang taxes ang binayad mo dito. Pero kung nagbayad siya ng tax niya, magkano ang babayad niya? Ha? Doon sa binayad na 1,500 sa kanya, sisigilin siya doon. Kaya lang, dideclare niya, binayaran siya na 1,500 per box, sisigilin ka sa 935,000. So may utang ka ba sa gobyerno ngayon, kahit nakapos na yung binayad sa'yo? Naintindihan mo? So, yes or no?
Yes po.
Thank you. Now let's go to another example. By the way, balik mo kay, it matches Mark Taguba's claim ng Tara is 40,000 per container. Di ba? Yung benchmark. Sorry. Ang benchmark, 40,000 per container. Yun ang benchmark, Commissioner.
When I arrived, yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, tama. 40,000 ang panahon niya. So, let's go to the next. I hope I'm not boring you with this. I hope it's going to be helpful to you. EL Company imported 833 million worth of goods, but appears to pay only the monthly minimum to the BIR. 250 at 500 in VAT payments from sales every month for 3 years. Tama ba yun?
Your Honor, I don't know the company.
Ha? You don't know the?
The company, Your Honor.
I'm just saying, theoretically, pero totoong kumpanya yan, ha? Babayad niya sa BIR 250, 500 para maka-import siya ulit. The truth of the matter, Commissioner, inaral namin yan. Nagpunta kami sa mga opisina niya, mga consignee. Sige, sunod-sunod rin nyo, consignee. Next. Company H. Ito, malaki. 2.9 billion pesos ang in-import. Wow! Ang binayad sa BIR, medyo malaki, 551,000 in VAT. Alright? 889 days, ang kanyang working days. Sole proprietorship.
7 containers a day.
Ilan? 7 containers a day.
For 10,000 balikbayan boxes a day.
Alright? So, isang container, kung balikbayan ang ilalagay mo, ilan laman? 1,400 ang laman ng isang balikbayan box. Do you confirm, sir? 40-foot container contains 1,400 balikbayan box. But this is not balikbayan box. These are general merchandise that can contain anything of highly dutiable goods or anything like that. Ha? Pwedeng footwear, pwedeng plastic, pwede lahat. So, ano lumalabas, Mr. Commissioner? Ang laki-laki ng kinikita nila, ang binabayad sa gobyerno, kapiranggot, pero ang tao niya is 6 lang. Hinahanap namin yung warehouse, walang warehouse. Lahat ng mga consignee, sine-check nyo ba yung mga consignee nyo, sir, kung may warehouse sila?
Not the consignee, Your Honor. They are we check on the before accreditation. We check the accreditation of the importer, and also the broker. The consignees actually are the single proprietorship.
Yes.
Who apply for import permit, and this becomes the consignees for hire.
Modus operandi,
Yes, Your
consignee for hire.
Yes, Your Honor.
Linawin po natin yan, ha? Kung ako ay player, player ako, kukuha ako ng consignee. Bakit ako kukuha ng consignee?
The reason is for them to mislead or cover their
True person.
the amount or the value of goods that they import, Your Honor. The importer make use of a consignee who is also an importer with import permit, and the value of the goods that are brought in and then credited to this consignee for hire or an importer, and not directly to the importer, the real importer.
The real importer.
Yes, Your Honor.
So in other words, peke.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nag-import sila ng peke, peke pa rin yung tao nila. Ano?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sa mga dude, kung ako ay consignee, kukuha lang ako ng isang opisina, papalabasin ko, consignee ako, kunyari, mag-i-import ako ng ganyang karami, 2.9 billion pesos worth of import, 7 containers a day, na kung isusukatin ko yun, ang laman nun ay ganun karaming balikbayan box. Ang tao mo, 6 lang. Maniniwala ba kayo na tunay na importer yun? Hindi, ano?
Definitely not, Your Honor. And that's and they undervalue or misdeclare, Your Honor. And then that's why the discrepancy of the
Collections.
values of goods coming from China and the same value, the same goods when it arrives to the Philippines is much less already, Your Honor. Much undervalued or misdeclared, Your Honor.
Hindi ko nasabi ito, pero ang Japan at saka Amerika, malayo ang variance
That's true, Your Honor.
sa China.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ang China, napakalaki ng variance. Ano?
Yes, Your Honor.
Malinaw na malinaw. Pero sa Japan, ayaw nilang makihalo sa mga consignee. Totoo eh. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Malalaki yung bini-import nila, mga gamit na malalaki, di ba? Para sa mga sa kotse, sa mga computers, mga ganon. Ang Amerikano rin, ayaw makihalo sa ganyan. Pero ang China, mayroon rin nila lokohin yung sinabi ko na $29 billion ang pinapasok nila. Bakit? Merong rebate ang China. Baka ako exporter sa China, bibigyan ko ako ng rebate ng Chinese. Kaya titingnan nila, tama yung ini-export mo. Tama po ba yan?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, magbabayad ako na tama para makakuha ako ng rebate, babayaran ng China. Kaya, yung papel na dumating dito, ay CTSI, yung papel na dumating dito, totoo yun, na $29 billion ang dapat dumating galing sa China. Tama?
Tama po.
Pero ang lumabas, ay bigit kumulang sa $15 billion or $14 billion. Dahil nga, ang ginamit mga consignee na nagmi-misdeclare, nag-undervalue, ibinibilad sila para pag nahuli, sila lang. Hindi malalaman yung tunay na tao nag-i-import.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes,
So-
Your Honor. Yeah. And the difference of the value, Your Honor, is proportionate to the revenue that is lost. And the revenue that is lost is the one that is being used to give itong tara na ito para sa mga all those involved, Your Honor, from the outside and from the inside of the Bureau of Customs.
That's correct. So, pagka kumikita, nasa kakabigay siya ng tara, mas tumataas ang labanan. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, sir, I think you're a decent man. May tara pa ho ba kaya?
There is still, Your Honor.
Meron, ano?
Yes, Your
Thank you
Honor.
for being honest. Kaya lang mataas na ang tara ngayon.
Yes, Your Honor. But somehow, Your Honor, the number of goods or the shipment that are shipped to the country and that goes through customs undetected has reduced somehow, Your Honor. That led to the improved collection of revenues, Your Honor, by the Bureau of Customs.
Pero may tara pa rin.
Meron pa rin, Your Honor.
Meron pa rin tara. Tumakas ka ang koleksyon, pero may tara pa rin. Now, tanongin natin ang BIR. Kung bubuksan natin yung mga VAT na binabayad niyan, may bibigay niyo sa amin?
Your Honor, you mean the returns, Your Honor?
Sorry?
You're talking about the returns, Your Honor?
Yung VAT, yung binabayad nila sa VAT.
Yes, Your
Pag
Honor.
naglalabas ko na sa customs, ibibigay ko na doon sa Divisoria. Siyempre, dapat meron kang VAT doon, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, meron kayong record doon, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Magbabayad sila, di ba? Kuno.
Yeah.
Yung gusto lang nilang ibayad. Kuno.
With respect to mga establishments, Your Honor?
Okay, binayad nila ang VAT. Binayad sa BIR yun. Alam niyo yun.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh. So, pag hiningi ko yun, mabibigay nyo.
Your Honor, we are limited under Section 270.
Can you
Your
please
Honor.
raise your voice?
I'm
You're
sorry.
so humble. Are you the son of Frankie Tabakin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, I know your father.
Thank you, Your Honor.
May ngayon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Di ba? Galawgaw.
Yes,
Bakit
Your
ikaw,
Honor.
napakabait mo.
Opposite ko siya, Your Honor.
Officer ka. So, inamin mo, salbahin tatay mo, ikaw mabait.
Parang ganun na nga.
Ha?
I don't want to go on record, Your Honor.
Not on record.
Yes,
Pero
sir.
lang ito. Anyway, so, hindi mo maibibigay because there's a law.
Yes, Your Honor.
But if I ask it in executive session,
I will have to confer, Your Honor, with the Commissioner.
I will read you
Your
the
Honor.
law. Give me the law. We do our homework here, you know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Submission of reported pertinent information to the Commissioner, by the Commissioner. Section 20. A. Submission of pertinent information to Congress. The provision of Section 270 of this code, to the contrary notwithstanding, the Commissioner shall, upon request of Congress and in aid of legislation, furnish its appropriate committee pertinent information, including but not limited to industry audits, collection performance data, status reports in criminal actions initiated against persons and taxpayers' returns.
Yes, Your Honor.
Provided, however, that any return or return information which can be associated with or otherwise identify directly or indirectly a particular taxpayer shall be furnished the appropriate committee of Congress only when sitting in executive session, unless such taxpayer otherwise consents in writing to such disclosure.
Yes, Your Honor.
What does that mean?
It means, Your Honor, that under if it's under executive session, Your Honor, you may we may show you the data, Your Honor.
So that means if I call an executive session, you'll be able to provide me all the data on particular importers that we ask kung magkano binayad ng tax. And then, ang resulta po niyan, kung ito lang ang binayad ng tax nila at ito ang in-import, matutulungan natin ngayon ng customs kung sino talaga ang smuggler at makukuha natin ang tamang buwis. Tama po ba yun, Mr. Commissioner?
Yes, Your Honor.
Gusto po ba ninyo yun?
Yes, Your Honor.
O, yun, narinig mo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sa madaling sabi, the Director of the Blue Ribbon Committee is hereby directed upon submission by the staff of certain individuals that have been involved as consignees to investigate and submit to the BIR the requested information so we can schedule an executive session immediately, within the week if possible, or by early next week if possible. The Director of the Blue Ribbon indicates that he understood it and that he says, yes, sir. In writing. So we will submit to you the necessary documentation.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may sit down,
Thank you.
Mr. Tabakin Jr. And I will tell your father that you said he was your opposite. So we will postpone this next this hearing and call another hearing next time. And I will request, I am sorry, I apologize to the ICTSI. I have the documents here, but it has not been shown to me. I've been out over the week. I was in Mayon Volcano distributing relief goods to the people there, money for those who are going back. And I was in Cebu opening a branch, so I was not able to take a look at it. And that will be part of the next hearing. Now, on the matter of Commissioner Faldon, I will now ask you something. Commissioner or Captain, ano ba kayo narank mo? Director. Tumatawa ka na. Kaya ganyan dapat nakatawa ka. Nakatawa.
Yeah, you may call
You
me
look much
Nick lang,
better
sir.
when you smile. Okay? Oh. Ano ba rank mo ngayon sa yan? Assistant Secretary.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. So, we will call you on your cognizance that when we ask you a question, there will be no more back-talking and you will answer the questions directly.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you commit to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right? So, the committee chair hereby orders your release from incarceration. There is no applause here. There's only respect for the Senate. That doesn't include people trying to applaud the release of somebody who may not have done, whose actions may not have been in accordance with the proper respect due the Senate. You did not disrespect me, you disrespect the Senate. And I'm duty-bound to protect the Senate. In other words, on your own cognizance, on your own disciplinary actuations, you release yourself. And if you go beyond that, I will not hesitate to declare you in contempt again. So on your say-so, you are hereby released, subject to the fact that you will conduct yourselves as we go on with the hearings when we need to. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. It, uh, yeah, we have to, my very competent director says that he has to make the proper release order. I just want to say that it is, we do not find pleasure putting people in contempt. You're not happy when we put people, I'm not on a power trip here. Or the committee or the Senate is not on a power trip here. But as you know, in accordance with decided cases, we do not hesitate to enforce our rules here. Now, I'm glad, and the only matter that convinced me is that you have a Commissioner of Customs who admits that there was Tara. There's still Tara. Commissioner La Peña is honorable enough to admit that there is Tara. I hope that we can be assisted by everybody here to make sure that we try to solve finally the shortage in collection. Kawawa ang taong bayan pag hindi natin nakokolekta ito. And I will tell you this, as I told my classmate, or rather my schoolmate and and dorm mate, who is in charge of finance, it's very hard for me to support any more train if we do not collect. I report these matters to him and tell him that this has got to be understood, and that's why he informs me that the commissioner is doing his best upon his orders that customs be cleaned up. Just for the record, what is the improvement in collection now, Commissioner La Peña, since the Blue Ribbon conducted this investigation?
In my time, Your Honor, for the months of September, October, November, and December, we have been collecting revenue at all-time high, Your Honor.
An all-time high?
Yes, Your Honor. And then for the month of February, the most difficult month of the year to hit the target because of the 2 weeks New Year celebration of China, as well as
invasion of China.
Yes, Your Honor.
Invasion. Are we being invaded already? I'm very sensitive to that.
The celebration of
celebration, you mean?
Celebration, Your Honor.
Yes.
And
I agree with you, though.
Yes, Your Honor. But we were able to hit our target, Your Honor. We had a surplus of 2 billion for the month of February, Your Honor.
So you reached your target on February?
Yes, Your Honor.
What about January?
January, we were not able to hit our target. It's an inventory month, Your Honor.
Yes, because at the beginning of the year. And,
beginning of the year, Your Honor.
And the previous year, the previous month, and the previous year?
Yes, Your Honor. It's also the
same thing. You were not able to hit your target.
Yes, Your Honor. But
do you expect to hit your targets from here on?
Yes, Your Honor. We expect to hit our target from here on, Your Honor. And if we will just be able to address the corruption that is eating the revenue, that's the reason for the undervaluation, Your Honor, or misdeclarations, then I'm confident that we can hit our target as it is now. And we can even have a surplus, Your Honor, not just hit our target, but surplus in the revenue collection, Your Honor.
I have a lot of observations that I must keep into myself, but I do notice that certain people make a lot of money and become very, very rich in this country, and that was precipitated initially in their early years with smuggling.
That's right, Your Honor.
I often ask why our countrymen don't become rich while some other people become very, very, very rich. And I am chagrined by that fact. It's just a personal feeling na certainly kung malakas ang loob ng isang tao sa umpisa, makakakalap siya ng capacity na makakuha ng malaking kapital, mag-smuggle lamang at papaikutin niya na yung yayaman na yung mga taong yan. Nakikita ko yung mga nasa likod tumutungo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ha? At yan ay kababayaan din ng customs. Hindi ako naiinggit sa taong yumaman. Masaya ako pag may tao mayaman dahil pag mayaman gagawa ng trabaho yan, gagawa ng investment yan. Pero kung papatayin niya yung mga negosyo ng ibang tao dahil sa kanya pag-smuggling, we will go after them. I'm just a simple senator. I have a term. But while I'm here, we intend to do just that. Now, in the investigation that we are conducting, certain folks were named by Senator Lacson. And I was asked by General from the Marines, ano ba na? General, what's your name? Again, I'm sorry, General Karma, whom I met in Israel a few years ago, whom I thought was an excellent officer, and that your name was mentioned, and that many of you were mentioned. In the next hearing, I will call on you to answer the remarks so that made here, so that you can correct or disabuse the mind of the public that you were not involved or you were involved, depending on your presentation. Is that okay with you? Thank you, Your Honor. You're welcome. This committee tries to be fair. And that's why this whole brouhaha over Captain Peldon could have been avoided, and I already advised him before. All he has to do is answer, and he will get a fair shake from the chairman. I give that assurance again. The chair only plays ball in a manner when the committee is respected. Once the committee is disrespected, I will play hardball. And so, I just want to assure every one of those who are accused, you may give me your affidavits if you like, or your statements for the next hearing, so that we can go faster next time. And I expect the BIR, as soon as you get the documentation, I can assure you we can either go on executive session, if need be, to see to it that we can help the Customs Commissioner help bridge the gaps of the smuggling going on in Customs. Malaking bagay yan. This will be a game changer. Fail not to give us the correct information. Pag binigay niyo yan, mahuhuli na lahat siya mga hindi nagbabayad at napakababa. Nakita nyo, 200, 300 pesos ang binabayad pero bilyon ang pinapasok. Pag humarap na kayo rito, mabibisto na lahat yan at dapat singilin ang tamang buwis.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think that will help everybody, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. For the record, nag-imbita kami ng mga consignees. Ronald Alan Reyes. Hindi ko naman siguro kaklase ito. May kaklase akong attorney Ronald Reyes. Global Flour International Food Trading. Eden Canlas. Hazelin Panlillo Trading. Jasmine Abdon. Pointer Stone Enterprises. Maricar Galang, Backpoint Enterprises. These are some of the people we invited. If they're listening, the next step here is for the Sergeant at Arms to seek them out and bring them here so we can properly investigate them and they can answer the questions for themselves. I will also seek the help of the National Bureau of Investigation to secure the appearance of these people. The director of the Blue Ribbon Committee will give you the names. This is just the preliminary names. I'm not on a witch hunt here. Once the statement is made and once we find the record and we see na talagang mapupuno yung gaps, then I think it would start a new day in revenue collection in this country. All right? Anything else? On that note, the next hearing will be March 20. You're sure? At 10 a.m., March 20. I thank Commissioner La Peña. I understand you went to China. Precisely, you are following the recommendation of the committee na dapat yung pre-shipment inspection be undertaken, and I just showed you it can be done.
Yes, Your Honor. That's one of those that I took up with my Chinese counterpart in a bilateral meeting.
And this is upon orders of the Minister, the Secretary of Finance,
Yes, Your Honor.
Secretary Dominguez, who's doing a great job here insofar as this is concerned.
Yes, Your Honor.
We want to be able to tell the public na this time when we collect your taxes, it will be sufficient para mabigyan ng tamang serbisyo ang taong bayan.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right? And I hope we all continue to do that. We thank all of you for coming here today. And unless the staff has anything else to say here, we will suspend this hearing until March 20. And again, my super thanks to everyone. And my thanks to Captain Fayaldon for finally seeing the light of friendship and of the proper decorum. Thank you all very much. Session is suspended.